Okay, listen, Linda. I know I have said this not once, not twice, but 3 times now that I'm going to try YouTube again. I'm sick of hearing it, you're sick of hearing it, I get it, but I'm going to try and give it a go. Obviously, it's so much better now. I actually have a proper setup. Obviously before I was doing it at my dad's house with crappy backdrops, and anywhere I could literally just get some peace and quiet. But now I have my own space in my own favourite room now. Oh, girl, I need my caffeine for this. Cold. So one thing I am really passionate about is the law of attraction, mindset, manifestation, positive vibes, whatever you want to call it. It all kind of links in with one anyway. And I really wanted to talk about it because I wanted to spread awareness really of about it. I know a lot more people are jumping on the bandwagon now with it, which is great because, you know, it's such an amazing thing and the things you can get from it is incredible. Is my hair is so wild. So for the first video I wanted to talk about manifesting techniques that I use and that I'm aware of that's helped me. I was going to talk about my experiences, but I thought I'll save that for another video because I don't want it to be a really long ass video. Nobody wants to sit there and watch 30 minutes of me. Listen, before we start, all those Karens out there, we don't want no negativity here. I don't want to hear that you can't do it. I don't want to hear that it doesn't work. I don't want to hear none of that negativity. So I want to talk about some manifesting techniques that I use that help me in everyday life in getting things that works for me, basically. For me, that helps me is daydreaming. It's going to sound silly, I know, but just hold on, just listen. And when I say daydreaming, I don't just mean sit there and think into the abyss about anything and everything that is completely not important. I'm talking about daydreaming about the things you want, daydreaming about the reality that you want. I sit there every day and I think about myself in my dream house with beautiful children running around me, dogs, you know, living a life of abundance really. The car I want, the house I want, house with a pool, what view I want outside my house, what job, what businesses I want, and stuff like that. It's every day I think about that, and I have done that probably all my life, I would say. I do it all the time. I have an obsessive personality, so I obsess over things, but it really works in my favour. For example, like a bag I wanted, true story, that was from America, really hard to get in the UK because they're really, they do ship here, but it costs a lot. People in England don't know the brand as much. I was obsessing over this bag. I thought about it every single day. I just wanted this bag, and you know, I'd see myself with it, or how I'd go to the gym. It had like a little meal prep bit. Sounds silly, and then one day it just popped up, you know, and I managed to get hold of it for a lot cheaper price in the UK, which was amazing. And I know that was because I obsessed over it. I just thought about it every day. And that's basically what I mean by daydreaming, thinking about the reality that you want every single day. I think about, you know, me and Alex in our happy future, you know, I'd love to be a business owner, own multiple businesses, and just, you know, I want a house with a pool. I can wake up every morning, do my morning laps, have a nice coffee with a nice view, have some land, and you know what, even if it sounds far-fetched, it doesn't matter because that's the reality that you want, and you can literally get anything you want if you believe in yourself hard enough. So just daydreaming every day. I do it all the time. I'm doing it now, like as I'm thinking about it, so I'm like, oh my god, I want this, I want this. Do you know what? I do it before I go to sleep as well. One of the biggest times I think I do it is when I go to sleep, because I'm like, right, before I go to sleep, let's dream life, and then I fall asleep anyway because I'm just, yeah. Affirmations, obviously you've all heard about it, we all know about affirmations. Some of these techniques are going to be quite obvious, you're going to have heard about them a million times. Affirmations and gratitudes, for me, I mix them into one. So sometimes I like to wake up in the morning and say things like, today I'm worthy, Like this morning I said, right, today I'm going to do this YouTube channel. It's going to happen for me. This time's going to be the time. This time is where I perfect it. This time is where, you know, I'll get more subscribers, blah, 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 and things like that. In fact, sometimes I like to do it in my notes on my phone, because I'll either do it in, say, my journal, my diary. I'll have a note. I've got a notepad somewhere where every day I used to just write down my gratitudes. Affirmations are things that you're putting into the existence, like I am worthy, I am powerful, and gratitudes are, you know, obviously what you're thankful for that day. I like to do that because it's so important to be thankful, because although we're trying to get things that we haven't got yet, it's still important to remember what we've got right now and be grateful for that. And I think if you're not grateful and you're not happy in your life right now, it's kind of hard to move to that place where you will get it, because you've got to be, you know, the universe wants to know that you're happy and you're accepting where you are right now, but you want more, and that is fine to want more. I'll always want more in life because it gives me something to strive for. But be present, be now, be grateful for what you do have, a roof over your head, food on the table. Some people didn't wake up this morning, some people are fighting for their next meal. You know, stop crying about Pete, who's got his GCSE in PE, who didn't text back, when there are people who are not eating tonight. Okay, thank you, remember that. So if I go into my notes, this is from 10th of the 12th, 2020. So it's just, I write in my notes on my phone, it says things I'm grateful for today. Grateful for myself and all my loved ones waking up today. Grateful for myself and all my loved ones' health. Grateful for BT surprising us with crediting our account. Thank you, BT. Grateful for being able to buy things for the house today. Grateful for food I ate today. It's the little things in life, guys. It is the little things in life. You know, grateful for the kindness of one of the JD Sports staff. I genuinely think, if I remember, it was just that they let us cook you. But you know what? I was happy about that, okay? I was happy. Thank you, JD. Grateful for the love my better half gives to me. Yeah, so like little things like that. I have like mantras as well, same thing as affirmations really. I have them in here somewhere. I've got a couple here, wrote down. The universe fully loves and supports me. And then there's a healing mantra here. If anybody needs any healing, I'm open to receiving love, guidance, success, and the support for the expansion of my soul and the betterment of others. So these things you just repeat into the universe every day. Just say it. I wake up and I'm like, today is going to be a good day. I usually say it in the car on the way to work. I'm like, today's going to be a good day. Today I'm going to do lots of good things. I'm going to help people today. You know, and it's just believing in it as well. Like, you can't say things if you're not going to believe it. You have to believe it. If you turn around and say like, oh my God, I'm just gonna, you know, today's so stressful, I'm dreading today, it's gonna be a crap day. It is gonna be a crap day because you're putting that energy out there. And so if you're feeling fat and ugly or whatever, no, that's not true, okay? Thank you. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, man, I have gained 1.5 stone in 2020. I'm not happy about it. She's not okay. But I don't stand in the mirror and say, I'm so chubby. Why exercise when you can have fries? Why have abs when you can have kebabs? Why get thinner when you can have a second dinner? So what I'm trying to say is, if you say, you know, I'm beautiful, I have a great body, my body is a temple, I'm so zen. Even if you're lying, your body doesn't understand that. So your body is like... So another one, meditation. Obvious. Meditation is sort of, to me, is like another daydreaming thing. I like guided meditation, some people don't. I like to do it before bed, some people like to do it in the morning or whatever. It doesn't really matter when you do it. Just try and get some in. I try and do about 10-15 minutes before bed. If I'm really getting into it, I'll do a longer period. Sometimes I do almost fall asleep though. But to me, it's kind of like, I won't say too much about it because you all know what meditation is. I like to do it and it reminds me of daydreaming. It's the same sort of thing, but it's guiding you to daydream. Sometimes your mind goes elsewhere. It takes a lot of practice. Don't get disheartened with meditation. It does take time and it does take practice, I had a really cool experience the other day. It was really overwhelming, and I thought, wow, I must be starting to really get this. So it does, it takes time. It does take time. I like guided. Eventually, maybe you could do it yourself. I also used to attend the Buddhist temple when I lived in Birmingham. They're really good. They teach the Buddhists there teach you how to meditate. I'll probably try and find one where I live now when everything opens back up. But yeah, meditation, love it. So other techniques I've done. I have a checkbook. I know checkbooks are not really a thing anymore. I had to order it. And I wrote on my checkbook an amount of money, and I put it in my purse. It's in my purse with me, and I carry it around every day. I think that that's with me at all times, and that's in the back of my head. And one day I know I'll get that amount of money because I've wrote it down on a piece of paper, I put my name on it, I've dated it, and I'm like, right, okay, that's going to be mine one day. And it's just another technique, writing it down, because it is important. Thinking is very powerful, but also sometimes writing it down, because you remember it then. Sometimes you forget about things and you can see it. So every time I open my purse, I might write, there's my check. And I like that. I think it's good. It reminds me to be like, yes, one day this is going to be mine. Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am? Okay, so another technique I've got. This is something that my dad taught me. My dad's big on manifestation himself. He's got loads of stories as well. Maybe one day I could do a video with him. Oh, that would be so cute. I like to call this word abstract. Now, it's taking words out of your vocabulary when it comes to yourself and achieving things. So my dad told me, you can't say what, can't, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So you can't say can't, can't do this, can't do that, don't, ma'am, no more. I won't, I won't be able to achieve this, I won't be able to do it. Enable, unable, words, you get the gist. Anyway, words like this, taking it out of your dictionary. We don't need to talk about ourselves like this. We don't need to talk about ourselves like this. Linda, okay? Or to another obvious one, they're great. I've actually got a notepad somewhere. So I've actually got a notepad here. It says goals on it. My dad got it me. Oh my god, I haven't seen this in a while. I did this a while ago. Oh my god, I'm so cute. This book contains all my hopes and dreams for my future. All of the following things I will achieve as I know I am worth it. So I've got like all different things on here to do with like, I've got like Maldives here, the love of my life. This is before I got with Alex. I've got a white range on here. Oh my god, I'm so basic. Putting down on journals or mood boards, I like to take pictures, print them out, say, one day I'll be doing this, one day I like this much money, I like this car, this house. And I just like to do that. I like a visual thing. I do have a big thing where I started to do a mood board, but I just never got around to it. But I just know I still had that one. I do have a water trick as well that I used to do when I used to fly in my past job. You get 2 cups of water and you get like a piece of paper and you write out like negative things on one. So negative things you feel about yourself, like mine was like weight, unconfident, is that a word? Down like on a piece of paper, negative things about yourself that you just want to get rid of. And then on another piece of paper, you write down the positive things that you want to, have yourself. So you stick the positive things on one and stick the negative things on the other cup. The negative energy cup is full of water and the positive one is empty. And you get the negative cup and you pour it all into the positive cup. So you're getting rid of all that negative things about yourself, negative thoughts, negative energy, you're pouring it all into this positive cup. So you've got this positive cup here, and whether you drink it or not, it's up to you. I used to just drink it so it felt like it was absorbing into me, and I think that's called a 2-cup trick or something like that. I don't know if I've just made that up, but it's getting a cup, pouring the negative into the positive and absorbing the positive. Those are the main manifesting techniques I like to use. Obviously it all comes down to mindset. That is the main thing. You know, you can be doing all of the above which I've just said, but if your mindset isn't right, then there's no point anyway. You've got to truly believe in yourself, and you've got to switch those negative thoughts into positive thoughts. You know, I could sit here and talk about it all day, but already I know I've filmed so much and I'm gonna have to edit so much. But I can do a whole new video on mindset if you want. I've got so much to say on mindset. Just comment and let me know if you want a video on mindset. I'm gonna leave it as that because, you know, I've talked so much, and I really do not want to make a video longer than 15 minutes because I don't want people to be bored. But what I would say for people who are new, starting out with law of attraction, anything like that, what I do suggest is I always suggest to my friends to watch The Secret. I'm sure you've heard about it. It's the obvious, but The Secret, I find, is it really starts people off of the understanding of law of attraction, and then once you understand it and you get it, then you can like go on to other things. And if you know, if you've watched it, comment down below. Really try and get on it because it can change your life. It smells so delicious. It's alien flavour and it's by Scentgenics. I'll drop the information below. Let's give them a follow on Instagram and go check it out. It's so cheap, it's ridiculous. So like, subscribe, and let me know if you want more.